Food is what made humans survive each day. But food is not just a meal, something to fill your body up. It can also bring you happiness in many ways.
Here, many people would have heard about Suvarnabhumi, the land of gold. Suvarnabhumi is named not because of the gold metal, but it is because of the paddies, where it's soon for the table. It's on the harvest time. All every species looks yellow, looks very gold. So Southeast Asian people name this socially because of Southeast Asian people are very agricultural centric. So food is very meaningful to people in a way. And when the food from the farm are being delivered to the next stages, for instance, on the market, the food is not act alone also for happiness, but people in the markets also act a lot about such happiness. Food waste from farm, and today I use the word jungle to state and highlight farm instead, because in many food space, one that I have a lot of passion on is jungle, because I'm really have to work hard with the court cuisine and sometimes it's too poor. So I get to jungle and find something interest. And you may see in this presentation in front of you, I have bullet points a lot of souls and body influence factors that contribute happiness to both body and souls. But both of those highlight will be elaborate later. Potharam is a district in province not too far from Bangkok, Rajabhat, just 2 hours away by driving. Over there are many districts, but to Potharam, where I've been there, my personal quite have interest on because I'm go to the temples over there, a forest temple over there quite often, and I made the visits often also with the local people to learn about, because I'm gastronomer, so I would like to learn from them how they are through their food. In Ratchaburi, Phetchaburi have ethnic group called Mon pretty much, and to them, when I talk with them, I found something. For instance, this one, it is called Matat. Matat is not too popular among others ethnic groups, but to Mon, this could signify they are Mon. With Mon, no one could not eat these types of things. So to identify who they are, food could tell them a lot. When talk about jungle farm, coffee very freshness, very true fresh and seasonal focus to the food cooked over there. They have a lot of food choice, like I mentioned, from the rivers itself, from the paddies, from the orchard, and also from the sea. Varied food choice of a less need in preservation and construct and admire freshness. So to me, very remarkable taste of food from Ratchaburi is very fresh. Why I spend time somewhere else, for instance in the northeastern part of Thailand, where it's pretty much drought, not much of rain, or even with some years a lot of rain, but the land could not hold, because it's full of construct of sand, so it could not hold and keep the water properly. So the lands in the northeastern part offer people key food in terms of fermentation, and salt plays a lot of roles in salty food in northeastern part of Thailand. But here in Ratchaburi, Phetchaburi, Nakhon Pathom, the center plane, where we could call breadbasket of Thailand, offer a lot of richness and knowledge in terms of how to use herb predominant in cooking. A lady who cooked very well always been asked by the temple and the community, for instance the village, to cook for temple ceremony. Like a lady who could happily go to the temple 7 days consecutively to cook and cook and cook for the whole people who make merit at the temple, even though 7 days away from family and get back only a bar of soup. And that's pretty much happy, a lot happy to her. And to her, she did not go alone, has not go alone, but she brought along her child, and that's been constructed this way to the child mind, how the souls of the jungle play significant roles through the religion. So a lot of the time I have to eat out together with my mother, as well as many other big city citizens. So the more we eat outside, we found that it's many ways the effect. For instance, we are much away from our food cultures. Next, even within families and friends, we have less talk. We stop somewhere before we get home to eat separately. So at the end of the rope, we found out that people hunger not just for home food, but the family could cater this home feeling. So there are also a lot of family try to make a feeling of home. What the jungle food exactly is, from the question I asked the owner Lung Do of this Lung Do Ahan Pa or jungle restaurant, and he said it is food from the forest, mostly in tune for protein ingredients believed in edible upon Khon Mueang or urbanists, such as barking deer, squirrel, tree lizard, wild boar, mountain goat, civet, snake, toad, gecko, bamboo rat, and many more. And because of those food comes along from the forest, so the smell and the taste of the food is not exactly everybody can understand. Now, a little bit about court cuisine. I am now doing a project, try to bring back recipe of my university 60 years ago back to present. And I find one thing, it is here called yam kop. Kop is frog. Spicy frog salad. But since we are court cuisine legacy, we could not use frog indeed. It is not decent enough. So instead of using frog, we use banana flowers or banana blossom, grill them pretty much, and then chicken. They are also grilled. Chicken need to be grilled also. And since then, they already grilled. The freshness has been decreased a little bit. But in the court cuisine, we have ways, we have construct way called sophistication to boost up flavors. To my mother's, comparing to Lung Do, the owner of that jungle restaurant, if Lung Do get ingredients, he had to make very bold. To my mother's, she always teach me to draw a circle in my imagination when I season my food, flavor my food. I have to put every flavor needed for such particular dish in that circle. No flavor go out from the border, but you have to arrange the flavors very nicely. For instance, if this going to have fresh lamb, served together with pad Thai noodles. When you make pad Thai dressing, you cannot make sour taste at the very bowl. At the strong flavor should not be sour, but need to be something else, for instance, sweet, and then linear to each other is sour. and then when you count 1, 2, 3, 4, the saltiness come. This is how court people try to construct the way they call sophisticated flavors, round or กลม